All right, y'all. So basically, a lot of people were fighting on YouTube, black men and black women. There was this huge gender war. Actually, it's still going on, but I never participated in it because I love hoes too much, so I can't do that. But as y'all know, I don't f with bed wenches. But anyways, basically, one of the things that was brought up during this gender war between black men and black women was how come black women don't speak about this triple X website called Ghetto Gaggers, where black women get white how do I word this, white worm shoved down their throats until they puke on themselves. They'll spit in their face. They might even call them some racist names. Very rude, very nasty to these quote minority women. Very, very disgusting website. And a lot of times black women ignore that website, and then they'll go and attack black men and bash black men, but they don't speak about ghetto gaggers because honestly most black women that know about it don't really have too much of a problem with it. They hate black men more than they hate ghetto gaggers. Now ghetto gaggers is basically like a fetish adult website for racist white men. That's technically racist non-black men, particularly white men. And Karen Civil wrote an article about it back in 2012. It was read over 4 million times on the livingcivil.com website, and the article was posted May 10th of 2012. And I know that today is Wednesday, April 18th of 2018 as I'm speaking to you guys, but I just came across the article, so I figured I would tell you guys what it says. Now the article is titled "The Racist Side of the Nation's Largest Industry, Ghetto Gaggers." So here's what your girl Karen wrote. America produces most of the world's pornography, an industry that grosses $15 billion annually in the U.S. alone. That is with little regulation and the widest audience of speculation known to modern day man. You can tickle your fancies with any and all fantasies you so may choose on the World Wide Web, and it caters to all races and unfortunately even all ages, illegal as it may be. Some choose the lighter, more subtle route, while others may enjoy a raunchier display of affection. And then there are the others who have chosen a more historical route to sexual encounters. The latest trend to catch on in the secret world of sex was found by writer/journalist Jamel Shabazz, who writes, quote, "One day I Googled negative terms for black women just to see what I find." Really? Just to see what you find? Sound like you? Anyways, one of the phrases was ghetto bitch. And to my surprise, a pornographic site called Ghetto Gaggers appeared. End quote. Capitalizing off of the torture and inhumane treatment of black women, Ghetto Gaggers is a site that is new to the mainstream, but has been around for some time. Remember, this article was written in 2012, okay? 2012. It'll be 6 years old in less than a month, okay? For the record. Capitalizing off of the torture and inhumane treatment of black women, Ghetto Gaggers is a site that is new to the mainstream, but has been around for some time, featuring a group of white middle-aged men. Black women are sexually abused and physically tortured through gagging, humiliation, racist mockery, and violence. Sounds familiar? As proven through videos uploaded on the site, if not all of the participants are not under mutual understanding about the actions that take place thereafter signing the agreement, and many porn stars who believe they were aware of the preceding details before they agreed have quit the industry after the taping, according to Shabazz. Read a few more details from Shabazz's piece below. So Shabazz wrote, quote, "After we get through with them, they're going to have to see a psychiatrist for the rest of their lives," one attacker boasts on camera. In a typical video, 3 or 4 men take turns physically and mentally destroying their victims. During 90 minutes of barbarism, the perpetrators spit in their faces, slap them, stomp them, and force them to crawl on all fours with chains around their necks. In other scenes, the women have watermelons smashed on their heads and then are forced to eat the watermelon along with the men's semen. Some women have their faces shoved into a toilet, much to the pleasure of the assailants. During the grotesque finale, the men shove their penises deep inside the woman's throats until they vomit into a large dog bowl, which is emptied on them. Yes, y'all, that's right. They stick their penises into their throats, make them throw up in the dog bowl, and then pour it on top of their heads and faces. Yep. As the humiliated women cry, a host promises fans there will be new girls every week. End quote. End quote. So here's another quote from Shabazz. Shabazz wrote, "This new form of psychological warfare," pause, it's not a new form. They've been doing this since way back in the day. But anyways, some of these swirlers love this sort of thing. Really, this is made for racist white men and swirlers, just for the record. They're the types that like this sort of thing. This new form of psychological warfare is gaining momentum and popularity among racists. There are now hundreds of sites specializing in the sexual destruction of the, quote, ghetto bitch. From the now defunct Nazi N-words. Yes, Nazi, Naziiniggers. Nazi N-words. Which featured white men. Well, actually, he wrote white me. They meant to write white men. I always find articles with typos. It never fails. Well, my life is a typo. My fat ass needs lipo. Back to the article. Which features white men in Nazi gear violating black women to, quote, exploited black teens, where a white man has sex with, well, listen, remember, this is his quote. I'm not accusing these people of doing this. Where a white man has sex with underage black girls. Pause the story right there. I think what they mean is they want the girl to look underage because that would be illegal. So I don't. Anyways, there's regulations in the porn industry. You can't just do whatever you want to do, for the record. But anyways, to quote White Boy Stomp, where the homepage trumpets, quote, "We hunt down black sluts." Ghetto Gaggers also has a spin-off site, ebonycumdumps.com, which shares the same concept as Ghetto Gaggers, but with less brutalization. See, they don't brutalize the ebony cum dumps as much there as they do on Ghetto Gaggers. Now, Ghetto Gaggers is for the hardcore races. Now, ebony cum dumps is for the slight races, you know, like the type that would sit there with their black wife on camera and have her say the N-word for them, or the type of dudes that go on TV and talking about this black woman has ashy feet and then go post a picture of an ape side by side with her picture, or right after they post her picture, implying that she looks like an ugly, grotesque ape. You know, that's what it sounds like to me. That's more or less for those types of white dudes, and everybody knows what I'm talking about, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just ask me in the comment section. Say, who did that? Portia voice. Who did that? Who posted the monkey picture with Kenya Moore's picture, and who sat down with their wife and had her saying the N-word for him? I'll let you know in the comment section if you don't know. Some of y'all favorite white actors and comedians that the swirlers just love because they got them a white woman or whatever, or had some white women. Psst. Anyways, back to the article. Like the way I say article? Article. Y'all like the way I say it? I like to say it like that because it's like I'm saying tickle, you know, because I like to tickle heifers, but that ain't none of y'all business. All right, anyway, the article finishes off by saying this. I most definitely have been taken aback by this piece of information, but I can't say that it that it has surprised me. In the day and age where everything black women do, see, touch, and think is scrutinized and picked apart by not only the media. Here we go. I have a feeling that something dumb is about to be said. By not only the media, but even our very own is a norm for me now. Wait, let me reread that. This is some of that black female fuckery. Everything black women do, see, touch, and think is scrutinized and picked apart by not only the media, but even our very own is a norm for me now. You know what? I'm going to need examples. Black women just be saying shit sometimes, just to be talking. That's a damn lie. Everything that black women do, see, and touch and think is scrutinized. Well, how the fuck are people reading your thoughts? What type of Minority Report? What the hell? Scrutinized and picked apart by not only the media. The media's against black women. Now, I thought that you were a tool for the media to destroy black men. What the hell's going on? But even our very own is a norm for me now. Black women will make themselves a victim even when it doesn't apply. Just make themselves now the ghetto gagger shit definitely is some victimization. That's what you need to be concentrating on. But she done went and turned it into some anti-black shit. Negroes, I tell you. See why see why I have a niglet quota? See why I can only talk to Negroes for 15 minutes at a time? But I'm wrong though. Back to the article. It's starting to be full of shit. Anyway, she went on to say, from a proclaimed scientist releasing, quote, evidence that black women are less attractive. It was a study, and everybody knows that non-black people say black people are the ugliest. We all know that. Black people in general, not just black women. This shit is really stupid. But anyways, from a proclaimed scientist releasing, quote, evidence that black women are less attractive, and she included a link in pink. And that pink stinks. To the latest NYT piece entitled, quote, Black Women and Fat. First of all, if 80% of black women are obese, then yeah, a lot of y'all some big heifers that need some help. A lot of y'all need to have the apple instead of eating the eggplant, if you know what I mean. Some of y'all need to skip the beef and eat the reef. You know, you need to put more green in your diet. Anyways, to the latest NYT piece entitled Black Women and Fat, who is actually worried about the black woman. Don't you dare ask that question. Black women give black men no damn credit for anything, I swear to fucking God. Besides the rebuttals to these pieces that come after its already popularized publication, what is the motivation for these articles? Well, they're for you to do better. Are they written to reveal the truth or to degrade a population? Well, they're there to inform you, so then that way you can make better decisions. Everyone should make better decisions. Black women will play victim at any damn time. We're talking about ghetto gaggers, and they're turning this shit into something else. Since when have white men taken you heifers seriously? I don't understand. Black women are fucking nuts. They're spinning your face. They're stepping on your head. They've been doing that. Why are you acting brand new, heifer? Do you not know history? Is a woman who would assume and interpret misguided claims about her own identity doing so to move herself forward or to gain clarity with an audience? It seems to be that we're always on the list for endangered species, but never in consideration for preservation. Actually, yes, people are trying to make sure that black women live longer, don't have breast cancer. They're trying to make sure that black women, anything to prolong your existence on the earth, so that you can talk shit about black men, because that's what black women do best. Literally, black women to the media are the attack dogs for the feminist, liberal, and conservative media, along with those coons that they put on Fox News and them brothers that they did. Well, not brothers, they ain't my goddamn brother, but them weirdos. And yeah. And yes, I just did. I did just diss the conservatives and liberals. Fuck them all. All the same thing. They're both there to attack you and harm you one way or another. And if you're a quote unquote black person and you think that you're an actual liberal or conservative, well, hopefully you'll have your Negro wake up call soon enough. And yeah, we're just going to leave it at that, because you're definitely a misguided soul. Anyways, Jamel Shabazz concludes it best. Quote, when mainstream society can't see black women's beauty or recognize their worth and dignity, maybe the psychopathic hatred of ghetto gaggers is the end result. You stupid motherfucker, you. The reason why that goddamn website and all them other websites exist is because white men that you never get to seem to worship so fucking much, it's like it's a societal problem. They can't recognize black women's beauty or recognize their worth and dignity. No, fuck all of that. The God's honest truth is, dum-dums, is that they don't see you as human. Period. They don't see black people, including your fucking children, as human. That's why they'll gun them down and then just go to sleep with a clear conscience. Black women and these fucking simps, man, these goddamn simpletons, you can't be that stupid. You can't be. You have to be acting. This has to, there's no possible way that y'all could be this stupid. When mainstream society can't see black women's beauty or recognize their worth and dignity, maybe the psychopathic hatred of ghetto gaggers is the end result. No, these motherfuckers never saw you as human, period. Because you're black. It has nothing to do with you being a black woman. Stop trying to separate your struggle from mine, dum-dum. The most baffling thing that's occurred to me in 2012 is the unrelenting pulse for a confirmation that change has come. Not necessarily Obama's change. For the record, 6 years later, that half a Negro didn't change shit, now did he? He might have changed a diaper, but he didn't change his goddamn country. I would love for Obama's stupid ass to try to go to the bathroom at Starbucks and for them to tell him, Ninja, you better buy some goddamn coffee before you piss. What you got to piss out up in there? I would love for that to happen. Because y'all know that Obama was up there licking white booty when he was in office. I never liked Obama. But anyways, Democrat, Republican, they all ain't shit to me. Niglet. Not necessarily Obama's change, but the change that was dreamt, sought, marched, and supposedly achieved. Marching doesn't do shit, black women. I know that's all the exercise you heifers get, other than fighting and fucking, but I'm just trying to let y'all heifers know right now that marching and protesting ain't nothing but a bunch of walking and yelling. Y'all heifers could go to Planet Fitness and do that. You can sweat to the oldies, get your Richard Simmons on, your Susan Powers. You feel me? Get your Billy Blanks on. Yeah, no. You can do that there at Planet Fitness. All that marching and protesting ain't doing shit. Motherfuckers. Martin Luther King's change. Not necessarily Obama's change, but the change that was dreamt, sought, marched, and supposedly achieved. Martin Luther King's change. Martin Luther King didn't change it. He couldn't even change his shirt when he was dripping all that blood after he got shot. Or the time he got stabbed. It's not funny. I'm not laughing because I'm laughing at the absurdity of all of this. Still, there's this everlasting pull that tugs with Earth's gravity and space's levity. These are too many big words for me. This heifer is obviously college educated, and my brain is turned into a big pink tortilla. See how dumb I am? Niglet. Alright, y'all. Still, there's this everlasting pull that tugs with Earth's gravity and space's levity. Oh, look at me. Can't even talk. These big Negro lips. Now tripped over each other. Let me lick my lips. Negroes are good for that. Let me try this again. I need some water. Shouldn't have been drinking all that damn Kool-Aid and chicken grease. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Still, there's this everlasting pull that tugs with Earth's gravity and space's levity, battling the former's existence through sight and the latter's through conscious. So every day we wake up renewed to a world on television and in walking life that we believe has undergone a transformation like no other country in history. Who actually believes some stupid shit like that? Didn't Martin Luther King, since you mentioned him, heifer, didn't he say something to the effect of, I fear I have integrated my people into a burning house? Anyways, but then I scrolled down my Twitter timeline, George Zimmerman, Phil Mushnick, Joel Ward reactions, Fox News reactions, and so on and so forth. And then I watch a black man joke about a black woman, and suddenly we're all up for debate in the months of the same men who were once our allies against a racist nation and despicable injustice. You see how she had to throw black men in there? You have an article about ghetto gaggers, but right at the end of the article, she makes sure to take a swipe at black men. Lordy, Lord, Lord, Lord. Let me tell you something right now. Black women, nigresses, a lot of y'all ain't shit. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all just ain't my sisters. A lot of y'all ain't shit. Y'all will take any chance to attack a black man that you can. Even when we're talking about freaking ghetto gaggers. White dudes stepping on black women's heads and having them puking bowls and pouring in their heads. Brothers hate that shit. But yet you don't talk about that. You talk about how some black man joked about a black woman. I thought people joke about people all the time. Who was this black man? Bitch didn't even say who it was. Yeah, I said she's a bitch. Goddamn right. I don't give a fuck if she's pretty. And apparently college educated with that big ass vocabulary. Cute with a big vocabulary. She could get this mean 3.5 inches. I'm playing. I'm just joking. She couldn't, because she threw black men under the bus. Heifer. Could it be that these black women have yet to speak out because not only do they believe they would ruin their own reputation against strangers, but also within their own community of misguided anger and ridicule? Niglet. Let me reread that again. Heifer. Could it be that these black women have yet to speak out because not only do they believe that they would ruin their own reputation? Are you talking about the ghetto gagger heifers? What reputation the bitches have? They have the reputation of having a dog bowl of throw up poured on their face. Bitch, please. Against strangers, but also within their own community of misguided anger and ridicule. Heifer. What community do they come from? Crenshaw? Bitch, what community? They don't come from my goddamn community. I live in the suburbs. Fuck you talking. Fuck out of here. Get out of here, heifer. Who really knows these days? And that was the end of the article. Niglet. All right, look. Normally, y'all know how I am, man. Y'all know how I am about beautiful women. Karen Civil sexy as shit, man. She's easily mean 3.5 inches approved. It's a bad chick right there. Very smart lady. She probably has a big booty too. I really want to be on this heifer side. But that article ain't shit. I hope you don't have a good black man. I hope you never get one. You don't deserve one. Writing some bullshit like that. Could you imagine if there was a website where black men were sticking their penises down white women's throats, having them throw up in dog bowls and pour? Remember, black men are the ones who are supposed to be these nasty, psychological, physical abusers and whatnot. But yet it's white men's websites that are doing this. They get a penny in their pocket and that's what they want to do with it. That's their idea of enjoying sex. Black man's idea of enjoying sex is tearing your womb up, making you squirt across the room, making your legs shake, making you jump on the bed and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Boom, hokey pokey. Poking that ass. That's a black man's idea of some good sex. While a white man's idea, many of them, apparently millions of them, is to stick something down your throat. Stick their pink wiener down your throat. Have you throw up in a bowl and pour it on your head and your face. Yeah. And to step on your head while they sodomize you. Because they do that too. Yeah. Yeah. And to smack you. And to verbally abuse you. But remember, it's black men. It's black men that are so abusive. Sure whore. And I'm not talking about Karen Civil. I'm just talking about anybody who's denying anything that I'm saying right now. Because what I'm saying is the truth. And I know the truth bothers a lot of you heifers. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to hear the truth. Because if you ever have to face... Imagine if black women were forced to change for the positive. They would act as if somebody was abusing them. Anytime you try to show a black woman the light and show her, look, this is not right, you need to do better, they act like a rebellious teenager. It's really, really insane. Black women are allowed to be insane. Black women don't have to face consequences for their actions, excuse me. That's why Karen Civil could write a stupid ass article like this, where Jamel, Jamel, that's Jamel Shabazz. That sounds like a man. And judging by a name like Jamel, I would think that's a black dude. But anyways, I'm not perfectly sure. It might not be a black man. It might be a black woman. It might be a Chinese person. It might be an alien. I love aliens. Aliens are good people. And aliens got good pussy. But that ain't none of y'all business. The point is this though, y'all. Wow, I just went to go try to see if I can see what Jamel Shabazz looks like. And there's a picture from Ghetto Gaggers. I should post that shit on my blog. Let me save this shit. And it's a black woman with a dog bowl on top of her head where it says, I think it says, it's upside down. It's hard to read it. I'm trying to figure it out, but anyways, there's this black woman having puke poured on top of her head. I'm gonna post this image on my blog. Hopefully I remember before I upload this video. It's a long ass video. I figure since it's so long already, it doesn't even matter if I ramble a little bit. You know, I usually don't make really long videos. But basically, what the red dog bowl has written on it, because I just made the picture bigger. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna upload this. It's from an actual Ghetto Gagger scene, I guess. It says, "Stupid whore." That's what's written on the dog bowl. And it's a white man's hand pouring the black woman's puke on top of her head. But I'm pretty sure her hair is natural, though. And she is on the darker skin side, so y'all heifers will love that. But anyways, man, I'm sure that y'all notice that. Y'all be like, her hair is on fleek, though, and that white man must love her. These black men ain't shit. Ooh. E40 impression. Black bitches be talking goofy like E40 when they talk shit about black men. They be like, these black men ain't shit, though. Ooh. Shout out to E40. Like my man E40 said, Captain Save a Hoe. And I ain't out here to save these ghetto gagging hoes. You goddamn right. If you want to go on there, now don't get it twisted. Some of them are victims, you know, some of them maybe on drugs, something like that. And you know, they're doing this to for their drug addiction and stuff like that. Or some of them were probably abused by people, possibly their black mother, like the movie Precious. Let me stop. I'm just being stupid. I'm just messing with y'all. No, but seriously, all jokes aside, this shit isn't funny. But I don't know what happened in these women's personal lives. So I actually feel bad for them. You know, a lot of y'all may say, well, me, you don't have no love for stupid hoes. You love hoes, but not stupid hoes. Yeah, and you don't fuck with swirlers like that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit up here and act as if these women aren't victims. I mean, even if they are swirlers, even if I don't like swirlers, which I don't, but you know, generally speaking, I mean, Serena didn't lose my fanship because she went and married a white dude. I mean, you know, she's still the greatest damn tennis player of all time. I mean, she's getting her ass kicked out there now after taking that after taking the pink peen pill. The heifer can't play tennis anymore, but she was the greatest. She was the greatest before she before she started smashing that white dude. Now the heifer. I'm not saying that the two are connected. I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, there's certain swirlers though I haven't thrown under the bus yet. Serena's one of them. Shout out to Serena. You know what I'm saying? Because greatness is greatness. Even if she does like it pink. Which is stupid, but, you know, what can I do about that? Not a damn thing. But, you know, this is the whole thing, man. Y'all heifers, man, like black women really don't know what's good for them. But then again, this is the same group of women that said a good black man is a unicorn. If that shit is not racist and sexist as fuck, I don't know what is. Black women's are the mothers of misandry. Misandry is basically misogyny when it's done against a man. Black women hate black men so fucking much. But guess what, bitches? We don't owe you anything. We don't owe you shit. Okay? I know you may think that black men owe you something, but we don't. And I know the truth bothers you. Neither one of... Listen, black men and black women don't owe each other a goddamn thing. Black women, get over yourselves. You can sit up there and you know, I've been waiting around for a fucking article to come out about ghetto gaggers from black women since forever. I want to go see if there's any more that I can find. I just stumbled across this shit by accident. I forgot what I was looking at. And it was a picture or something. It was something that I saw in the search engine. I ended up clicking on it and I found this article and I'm like, ghetto gaggers. And I saw who wrote it. I'm like, wait a minute. Karen Civil wrote a fucking article about ghetto gaggers. I was like, oh shit, I gotta check this out, right? Karen Civil was that chick, right? So I'm like, oh shit, let me go check this out. And then come to find out she's throwing black men under the bus, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, because this is just what black bitches do. Like, even when a white man is pouring puke on a black bitch's face, it's a black man's fault. Yes, the same black bitches, you goddamn right. Because no lady would ever allow this to happen, and no lady would ever write an article like that. It's disgusting. The worst thing about it is that black women think that this is normal behavior. They're like, look, if this heifer has puke poured on her head and her face, head's supposed to be her quote-unquote crown on that black hair that they worship, the only ones that worship it, at the end of the day, it's still the black man's fault. Even though the white man did it, it's still the black man's fault. I don't know what delusional world the negress lives in, but it's a fucked up planet. You got a lot of black women are really, really stupid. If you really think about it, it's still the black man's fault. If a white woman saw a site where black men were doing this shit to white women, do you want to know what the fuck that white woman would say? She wouldn't mention she wouldn't mention black women. She probably wouldn't really mention white men. She may say something like patriarchy, which means men in general. But at the end of the day, she'd be like, F these ninjas. But this black woman wrote an article and couldn't bring herself to the point where she would be like, you know what, these white men are really fucked up. Y'all some sick, degenerate bastards. No, she's like, you know what? We live in a society that's messed up. These women are misguided, and you goddamn black men. Black women never fail. They never fail to do what I it's just what black chicks do. They just throw black men under the bus even when they're not the one who's doing something wrong. As a matter of fact, I just watched this video earlier. There's this dark-skinned chick named Chrissy, very unattractive woman, and she makes YouTube videos, and Chrissy is there to promote dark-skinned women. Chrissy has a fucking magazine which men donated money towards called Divine Dark Skin. Now, y'all can go look it up and support that crap if you want to. And I don't support it because I don't believe dark skin is divine. I don't believe any particular skin complexion is divine. All jokes and stupidity aside, this is real me here. Fuck Meat Magazine. This is the real me, the dude who makes these fucking videos, okay? I don't give a damn about that shit. A fine woman's a fine woman, period. That's why I shout out, salute all the fine women. Whether it's a white chick, black chick, dark skin, light skin, whatever. If you find this hell, you find this hell. I tell a lot of jokes about worshiping light skin, but that comes from the shit that black women say. I take what black women say, then I turn the shit into a joke, and I turn it, and then I add it to the character Meat Magazine, and then I make videos about it, and then everybody laughs at me or gets mad, which is exactly the fucking reactions that I want. And it's all just a joke to me. I'm an entertainer. It's part of my sketch. It's part of the skit. It's all a joke. It's every fucking thing is a joke to me. Because there's so much insanity. I have to joke around shit because I don't want to go crazy like you motherfuckers. But anyways, this heifer Chrissy got thousands of dollars from black men to make her corny little magazine, Divine Dark Skin, thinking that she's going to promote, and give a, quote, platform to dark-skinned black women to promote dark skin beauty and divinity to men in general, particularly specifically men of wealth and means, particularly non-black men. So then that way, ugly dark-skinned women can then go marry non-black men and leave black men in the dust and stick their middle finger up to them. And you might say, well, Meat, well, why would you say like that? What do you mean, ugly dark-skinned? Well, if you're a good-looking dark-skinned woman, you're good-looking, so you don't have to go through these measures to get a man. That's what I mean. So basically, it's like a feel-good thing that she has for unattractive dark-skinned women. Some of them overweight, some of them not. And yes, there are unattractive dark-skinned women. Yes, there are. See, black women will say, well, there's some good-looking dark-skinned society. Well, there's some that are not. Not all. Like you black women like say, not all. Not all. Not all. Not all. I know that the truth hurts you. Like y'all can say that not every light-skinned woman is good-looking. Okay, heifer, yeah, we know that. But not every dark-skinned woman is good-looking either. So what the fuck is your point? And there is no group of people, dark-skinned, light-skinned, tall, short, fat. There is no variation. There is no specific segment or group of people where all of them look good. There's no ethnicity where all the people look good. There's no people on some island somewhere where all of them are looking fine as shit, unless it's some people who whose boat broke down, got shipwrecked or something like that, and they ended up on some island, and they just happen to be some good-looking motherfuckers, and they the only ones there or something like that. Or some people happen to own an island and they all just go travel there or something like that. But in general, you're not going to find any place where there's only good-looking people, unless like there's some unless there's like some sort of list and only certain people are let in. Pretty much anywhere you go, any sort of establishment, any island, any country, any place period on earth, even your house, there's gonna be at least one ugly or normal, just average looking motherfucker. And average isn't beautiful. Average is just fuckable. Now I know that may sound vulgar, but listen, I'm known for being honest. The average woman is stickable. She may not be fine, but she can get them beats. Hell yeah, Dr. Dre voice. Alright, nigglets. But like I was trying to say to y'all, this black woman, almost called her Black B, got thousands of dollars in donations to start a magazine. I think this heifer said it was like $5,000. And when the truth came out, she admitted the truth that black men donated more than any damn body towards her corny little magazine. You know what this black heifer said? She said, well, instead of thanking black men, she hates black men so much deep down inside. This devil said, well, men are supposed to pay for stuff anyway. That's how she think black men. Now, if that's not some disgusting, evil, demonic, narcissistic bullshit, I don't know what is. Another thing is, what's the name of these? The video that I saw earlier from Chrissy. She was talking about Hazel E. Hazel E is my girl. She's one of the stars from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Love Hazel. I call her Basil because that's my boo thing, right? Boom. Light skin, got a fat tail on her. Fly Redbone joint. Stays getting hated on, mad misunderstood. Can spit some ill bars. She has a hot song right now called What Are You Talking About? And what am I talking about? I'm rambling like a motherfucker right now. Rub my hands together like goddamn Birdman. I got that Meat magazine. Whoa, the hand rub going. Jesus? Because I love me some Hazel E. And the E stands for enormous. She got a big old booty. Niglet. So, Chrissy was talking about Hazel and how Hazel went on Inyana. What is it called? Inyana Saved My Life or something like that. It was season 8, episode 8. Or is it Fix My Life? I think it's Inyana Fix My Life with Inyana Venzant, the heifer that worked for Oprah. And basically, on the show, Hazel E was talking about, when she went and said some shit on the internet, her and her boyfriend, the gay slurs, and she said some nasty things about black women, dark-skinned black women in particular, and they were fucked up things. And I love Hazel, but I always said, I didn't agree with what she said. Like, that shit was distasteful in my personal opinion. But like I told people, I'm like, I don't really think that's Hazel, and we all have bad days, and y'all shouldn't take it to heart the way that you're taking it, because we all say shit to each other. That was my message from the beginning, right? So Hazel basically came on the show with her mother Angela, who's fine as hell, who had her when she was like 17 or something like that. So her mama, say she young and fly and all that shit, right? Shout out to Angela. What's going on, boo? So one of the things that was discussed was the fact that Hazel was sexually assaulted when she was 5 years old by two dark-skinned chicks, and I think they may have been babysitters. They bleeped out something, and I think it was babysitters, but it was two chicks who were older than her. And this happened when she was 5 years old, and they were dark-skinned black girls. Chrissy Pissy goes and makes a video. I guess it was uploaded Tuesday, April 17th of 2018. Yeah, I just turned my microphone off. Came back. Yeah, I wanted to go check out the name of this video in case y'all want to see it. The video is 22 minutes and 39 seconds, and it's titled "Light-Skinned and Mixed Bullies Saying What's Never Said About Colorism." Okay, and her name is spelled Chrissie. I'm going to read to you my comment in the video that I left on her video, because what she did was this. She turned the conversation into a light-skinned women are bullies too discussion, and she conveniently left out, because I listened closely to hear whether or not she was going to mention it. She didn't mention how it was said that this woman, when she was only 5 years old, when she was a little girl, was sexually assaulted by two people, two dark-skinned black women. And like I said, man, matter of fact, I'll read to you what I said. I posted this message 5 hours ago. So by the time y'all hear this, I had a lot of stuff to do. I'm busy, so it might be a couple hours before I post this video. But I said, Chrissy is a fraud. Hazel was molested at the age of 5 by two dark-skinned girls. I think they were babysitters. Chrissy, Polanski, Kelly, Cosby, Nugent conveniently left that part out. She reminds me of one of those white female school teachers that's a little too close to the students. I wouldn't trust her with my cat, especially if it had light fur. Her dark-skinned victim, light-skinned, quote, predator narrative is now turning sexual abuse victims and survivors into villains. Any dark-skinned woman who co-signs these senseless ramblings is hurting the collective image of dark-skinned women more than you know. This is a textbook example of narcissism, and Chrissy is expressing true predatory behavior right here. Only a true abuser won't notice or point out what's wrong with this. If a dark-skinned black girl was raped or molested at the age of 5 by anyone, Chrissy would sing a whole nother tune. Hashtag the devil used another woman's Me Too story against her. Shameful. Okay? For the record, y'all, the reason why I posted that comment, which may seem a little scathing, yes, a Negro knows a couple words, maybe not as many as some of you black heifers with your college education, you bougie broads. Okay? But I can be that niglet too when it comes to these words, you know. Pop my collar, even though I ain't wearing no shirt. Pop my collarbone, boop, you know, boop. Pop my collarbone real quick. You know, I know a couple words. You know, you feel me? I don't know what's smaller, my vocabulary or this mean 3.5 inches. No, but seriously, this is the thing, man. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say to these black people? I'm getting annoyed. My black quota has been reached for the day. I'm not gonna talk to a Negro for at least a week when I'm finished with this video to heal up them Negro neurons, and you know the Negro. See, the Negro frequency can fry your brain like some chicken. That's why Negroes eat a lot of fried chicken. And I'll tell you, anyways, man. Anyways, shout out to my Asian people, my white people. They keep me grounded. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm totally just joking. Or am I? No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just rambling at this point, y'all. There's just been a lot of stuff that's been discussed, man. Yeah, oh yeah, what's the name? Oh, that heifer Chrissy. This heifer. She gonna sit up there and take Hazel E's story and turn it into some light-skinned girls are mean to us dark-skinned girls, crying her dark-skinned tears. And it's really getting to a point where black women are going to run out of people victimizing them. They're going to go back to the good old blaming the white man strategy soon, because they're really exhausting their they're exhausting their predatory resources. They're like, you know, these black men and these light-skinned women, and just heifer, please. I feel bad for white men, because the arguments that they're putting forth about black men and light-skinned women are so weak now at this point. It's like niglet. It's only going to be a matter of time before the white man gonna get it from the black woman, because the stuff they're saying about all these black men, like anytime you try to spin a ghetto gaggers and Nazi N-words, white boy stomp, and all these other racist sites story into an anti-black male story hit piece, you know, they're really reaching for straws. They're really Shaniqua Armstrong, not Stretch Armstrong, but Shaniqua Armstrong has really lost her mind. All right, y'all. That's all I got for you black folks today. Y'all lucky I talked to y'all for this long. Y'all know I start talking to black people, I get nervous. I start sweating. I start checking for my wallet. I start, you know. All right, y'all. Listen, I gotta go, man. Like, seriously. Like, I got a snow bunny coming over, about to give me I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just messing with you. I don't even want to stop talking, y'all, because I love y'all so much, man. Seriously, if you listen to me for this long, you ain't got no life, and you ain't. No, I'm just playing. You are so lit, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and I'm gonna give you a lap dance. No, I'm kidding. No, but seriously, or am I? No, this is the thing, man. If you listen to this over 43-minute senseless rambling about Nathan's, you nigglets gotta give me a thumbs up. You gotta comment. You gotta subscribe. And you gotta click that notification button, because you spent too much time with me. And if you're a fine woman, especially if you're light skinned, no, I'm just kidding. But if you're a fine woman, I'm your boyfriend now. I'm the captain now. I'm guiding that booty ship. So you gotta subscribe, notify, thumbs up, and you just my bed now. Nah, I'm playing. You're my woman now, and I love you. So I'm gonna hold your hand and I'm gonna kiss you on the forehead and all that other sensitive shit that you hear in R&B records. You feel me? No, that's right. R&B records sound like trap records nowadays. I'm sorry. They be like, I'm cooking the coochie. I'm cooking the coochie like crack. Woo, cooking the coochie. Woo, with Luther Vandross playing in the back. Woo, you know, that's how they sound now in R&B records. You be like, what the hell is this shit? This is R&B. What the hell? Now let me stop messing with you black folks. Let me get up out of here, man, because for real, my Negro quota has been reached for the day, y'all. Like, for real, I ain't talking y'all ninjas for at least a week. I'm making Kardashian videos after this, man. Y'all Negroes will send somebody to the hospital with a heart attack, y'all. All right, man. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on the Twitters at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on the Google Plus, Meat Magazine blog on the Instagram. Be sure to hit that notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. It looks like a bell. Once you click that button, you'll be sent alerts. You'll be notified when new videos get posted. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify, and a big shout out to Cynthia G, because I know you bald-headed as a motherfucker under that scarf, Caillou. I know you bald-headed heifer. Oh, I can't wait for one day Cynthia G gonna be on live and she gonna move the wrong way and that scarf gonna just come right off her head. Her head's gonna be cold. You're gonna see the Homer J. Simpson, the 3 strands of hair on the top of her head. You're gonna see the Donald Trump come over under that mother. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait for the day that scarf comes off, y'all. All right, man. Y'all can take a joke, right? But anyways, y'all. All right, y'all. Meat Magazine. Subscribe, notify, comment. And for the record, for anybody who's claiming that I'm a blogger, you're a liar and the devil. I ain't no goddamn blogger. Bloggers don't make videos like this, heifer. Karen Civil or whatever her name is, she's a journalist, blogger, whatever she considers herself to be. I won't take that away from her, even though I completely disagree with her blackmail bashing. In my opinion, I completely disagree with what she was saying, but she's fine. She can still get this mean 3.5. But at the end of the day, y'all, you know, despite the fact that I disagree with her, what point was I about to make? See, man, if the Negro brain operated at the level a Negro operates with their stolen iPhone 5, then Niglet, you will remember what you was trying to say. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go back. My little black brain can't remember what I was trying to say. All right, blackies, I'm back. So what I was trying to say was this, man. Despite the fact that I don't agree with what Karen Civil was saying in her article, her full of shit article, at the end of the day, y'all, she had every right to express her opinion. Her opinion is bullshit, but she looks good. She is the shit. And you know, even though I disagree with the heifer, she can still get a foot rub. You feel me? Anyways, nigga, listen. Post a comment, thumbs up, and let me know what them fingers do. Types me something.